Hello, welcome to Matchard Maintenance and Garage. Today we're going to be doing a 50-hour service on the Kubota B2601. Alright, first thing you're going to do is find your hood latch. You're going to come to the front of the tractor. You're going to put your finger right up here and you're going to pull down on this guy right here. That is going to release your hood and you're just going to lift up, just like that. Alright, as you lift the hood up, it's just going to lock right into place, right there. All right, and when we come down inside the engine, your oil fill is going to be right here. Take that out. Get yourself a 9/16 socket. Put that on. Pay attention, there should be a gasket here as well. Do not lose that. There's one, two. All right, before putting my drain plug back in, I'm just going to wipe it off, make sure there's no dirt or sand in the threads. I'm also going to make sure my copper gasket is still there and replace it if need be. And same thing goes for the next one. All right, now to better access your oil filter from the left side here, we're going to take this panel off. Lift up just a little bit to get it out of the holes, and then you're just going to slide forward. And you can see as we come in on this left side, I got the oil filter right there. All right, next up is the filter. Put your drain pan underneath the filter, obviously. There's going to be a hose that's right up against this filter. Try and squeeze this over. And back this off. That is not a good position for that. All right, so there is your oil filter. And here is the new oil filter. Now I'm just going to take some of the old oil. I'm just going to kind of rub it around this O-ring. All right, be careful not to cross thread this. You may have a hard time getting it past this hose. Yeah, that's a shitty spot, man. I'm telling you right now. All right, and I'm just going to mark that with the hours. And the oil we're going to be using is this 15W40 from Kubota. Get yourself a funnel, stick it down in there. All right, so this tractor takes 3.3 quarts, but we might not have to add all of that. All right, that should about do it. Right, now the dipstick is right here. Now, if you want some easier access, you can also take this panel out the same way. You're going to lift up, and you're going to simply pull forward and pull it out. It gives a little extra room for your hand to get in and out and stuff like that. So now we're going to go ahead, we're going to check this oil and make sure we're within spec. All right, there we go, right on the money. All right, take your funnel out and reinstall your cap. Okay, so the next one we got to do is the hydraulics. This one you're going to want to take your filter out, take it out of the wrapper, get it ready to go in, okay? Once you take off the hydraulic filter, it is just going to start dumping hydraulic fluid everywhere, okay? Get your filter ready, get it in hand, make sure you are ready to go. And this is the part number. Now, just be aware that the hydraulic and the hydrostat filter are almost exactly the same size. Well, that was easy. Okay, since this is only a 50-hour service and you don't have to really change the hydraulic fluid until about 300 hours, I bought a brand new bucket, a 10-quart bucket. It's clear. My plan is when I take off the filter, any oil that drops off will come down into this bucket and I should be able to reuse it. Now, mind you, before I take this filter, I'm going to try and get all the dirt and everything around it off of the filter. That way, no dirt or anything gets down in here. Some people may not want to do that. That's perfectly fine. I'm not really afraid of getting anything in it because this is all clean and that's how I'm going to do it. Now, if you are going to use the hydraulic fluid from Kubota, then this is what you want. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get this cracked first. Okay. Just gonna loosen it up just a little bit to where I can start to loosen it up with my hands and where I'm not really dripping anything. All right, that's close. Oh boy, here it goes, coming out fast. Holy shit. Oh, I got my finger stuck. Okay, put this down here. Take this one. Oh boy, this is fun. Just like that. So that worked out pretty well. So again, I'm going to mark the hours on this filter just so I know. All right, so right over here, this yellow is the dipstick for the hydraulics. So I'm going to clean that off really well before I open it and drop anything down in there. I'm also going to clean this off. This is the fill plug for the hydraulics. All right, we're going to pop this off. Put this down in there. Now, like I said, I'm just going to reuse mine, so I don't really have to measure this. This is just going to go right back in the funnel. All right, I'm going to take this out. Put this plug back in. If you do use other fluid, you're going to check your level right here. You're going to wipe it here. Stick it down in. Pull it out. And I can confirm that we're right there in the middle. All right, next up is the hydrostat filter. All right, this right here is your hydrostat filter. I'm gonna pop this open. This is also gonna be in a bag. We're gonna tear this open like a wild animal. All right, so I've taken the packaging off of that. Get this cracked open. All right, that's loose enough. Now, this is not like the other one. I don't think we have to worry as much about changing it over really quick. Of course, I could be totally wrong about that. All right. Now I'm just going to get a little bit of oil on this O-ring. Tighten this up best we can. Alrighty, and that's it. All right, last but not least, we're going to be doing the fuel filter. This is the part number. This, you're going to take it off. It'll leak a little bit of fuel, but it will stop, so you don't have to worry about draining the whole thing. So we're going to twist this off, loosen this up. All right, now I want you to take a look. I don't know how well you can see this. You see that stuff at the bottom? Now we're gonna have to take out these O-rings too. There's two of them. There's one in the middle, and then there's one on the outside. We're gonna take those and transfer those over to the new fuel filter. Now you can get yourself like a pick, and we can just very carefully pick these out of here. I don't know why they don't come from Kubota with the new filter. I mean, that to me, that's kind of dumb, but you gotta be extremely careful not to damage this because this is the only one I got. All right, this is going to be a little difficult, but this is how you're going to get this out. You're going to take a pick, something like this. You're going to go down inside the hole. I've already removed the O-ring with this pick very carefully, but you're going to go in, and then you're going to kind of give it a couple good pulls until it starts to pop out. Be careful, don't get your hand. Oh, just like that. All right, see that? That's how we got it out with that pick. And we'll just pull our pick out. Now I'm gonna clean the inside of this catch here. All right, so I got this cleaned up the best I can, and you'll notice there's 4 little notches in here. You're gonna line that up with your new filter. You're gonna put your new filter in, and you're gonna push it in just like that. Now we're gonna take that existing O-ring, and we're gonna put it around here, just like that. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna make sure it goes right in the middle, and make sure you got your O-ring in the middle too. Make sure you got both O-rings in there, and then we're gonna very carefully screw this back into place. Careful, I don't wanna go too far. That should be that. All right, now to take this out, you're gonna lift up, and you can pull it out of this holder right here. You can flick this over, and then your cap comes right off. Then remove your air filter. If you got one of these long air hose nozzles, that would work best. not the best idea to do this inside. Get your filter, and you can put this in. Take your cap, put it on like so. Close that. Put that back down. And just like that, we are all done. Last but not least, you reach in here, pull this screen up, and if there's any debris on this, just clean it out or put a hose through it and simply put it back into place. All done. All right, guys, if you found this video helpful, please give it a like, share, subscribe. It would help me out a lot. It would help the channel out greatly. Thank you very much. All right, guys, well, that's it. If you like the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to leave a comment down below. And if you like this video, check out these videos. That one's kind of cool. I like that one. That one's cool too. That one's my favorite.